everybody, I'm Katie. So today I'm going to show you how to make brown butter. It is amazing. I'm so excited for you to try it. Brown butter is the caramelization of milk solids in the butter, and they take on this really nutty kind of flavor. So first things first, what you're going to need is some unsalted butter. I prefer to use unsalted because the salt kind of overpowers the flavor of brown butter. You're also going to need a heat-proof bowl. I use a cold ceramic one. It kind of helps to stop the cooking process once you're done. You're going to need either a heat-proof spatula or a metal whisk. I use a spatula so that way you can get out all the little bits out of the pot at the end. And you're going to need a light-colored cold pot. Now you're going to want to turn your pot onto medium-low heat, and you're going to put the butter in the pot while it's still cold. Make sure you cut it up into about tablespoon-sized pieces. That way it'll melt evenly. Also, you're going to want to listen for it to start sizzling and look for it to foam. That's when you really need to start paying attention. Now you can see the butter foaming and you can hear it sizzling and popping a bit. These are the milk solids rising up, and soon they're going to fall down and sink to the bottom. You're going to want to make sure that you keep whisking so that way these milk solids don't burn while they're on the bottom, and they're going to take on a nice even caramelization. Once the butter starts to brown, you're going to want to take it off one shade lighter than what you want, so it's still a pretty light brown because it's going to continue cooking once you put it back into your container, or in this case, my bowl. If this is your first time making it, take it off while it's still pretty light brown because you don't want to burn it, but the darker you get it, the better the flavor will be. Make sure to keep whisking so the milk solids stay moving, otherwise they might burn while they fall to the bottom. You can see the butter's getting pretty brown. It's about one shade lighter than what I want it to be, so you're going to take it off, put it into your bowl or your heat-proof container. This is what your butter should look like when it's done. It should be dark but not burned. You can see the milk solids down at the bottom, and that clear liquid on top is clarified butter. Now that your brown butter is done, you can put it on anything. Brown butter works for both sweet and savory dishes. You can use it in baking, making frosting or pastries, put it on vegetables, on pasta, use it for a meat sauce, anything. If you're not using it right away, just be aware that it's not going to be totally homogenized. If you're going to put it in the fridge, it'll separate between the milk solids and the clarified butter like it is right now. If you're going to use it in the solid state, you might want to mix it up right before it gets there so that way it is homogenized. Otherwise, if you're going to use it melted to pour over things, you can throw it in the fridge and then it'll melt and you can use it however. It's totally up to you how long you want to keep it in the fridge. You can leave it in there for probably a good couple of weeks, but I doubt it's going to last that long in your fridge because you're going to use it up so fast. Now go make some brown butter and have fun!